Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles who grew up in doing real well, and to the Archims around the four corners of the earth, believing and teaching the truth of Hamashiach Yahushai with all diligence of mind in these last days. And there's a Brother Nash DC Church. Yeah, short lesson for the hopeful elect. And always remember, man, we're getting closer and closer to that hour of our temptation, man. You know, for those that believe in the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai, all right, you have to stand steadfast, man, no matter what the enemy will throw your way. All right. So, and this is exactly what you're living for, man. You know, the faith in Hamashiach Yahushai. All right, holding on to that testimony. All right. So I'm going to read from the book of Revelation, chapter 21, and I'll focus on verse 7. All right. This is what the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai has guaranteed to those that stay steadfast, all right, who have been made a brazen wall against the enemies of righteousness, all right, against the gates of destruction, all right. And here it is, Revelation chapter 21, verse 7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. And that's what every man, every Israelite man, every so-called Negro, so-called Latino, so-called Native American that believe in the name of Hamashiach Yahushai, and him being the son of Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, this is what we have to profess all the way until the end without wavering, because remember, man, your faith is about to get tested, all right? So the time for you to buckle up, you know, it's always yesterday, 2 weeks ago, 2 seconds ago, because it's about to get bumpy. It's about to get crazy out there in the streets of Babylon. All that madness you see on the streets of Afghanistan is going to be in the streets of America very soon. When people have no more confidence in the government, they're upset, they want to leave the country and all that. It's going to be chaotic, all right? So across the world too, all right, because folk have drunken of that wine of democracy that that the beast is pushing throughout the whole earth, and the people are mad, all right? They've lost their mind. They're thinking with their carnal mind, not knowing that the whole world's about to be engulfed in violence, all right? That the judgment of Hamashiach Yahushai is around the corner upon the whole earth, all right? So, hey, how are people going to escape the Mosai's judgment? Folks, you know, want to run away from the Taliban. They want to come over to the West, where the Lord has to destroy the rulership of Edom. And it's going to be chaotic, man, in the Edom society, all right? And, well, you just imagine, man, all these folks that are running away from their own country, and they bring them to the belly of the beast. You can imagine what they're going to do when they're desperate, when all hell breaks loose. Yeah, so that's why it's necessary, man, to have this word of the Lord, and never to put your trust in a failing system, all right? And the words of Mashiach Yahushua are perfect, man. It says in verse 7, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. So remember, man, the Lord has not forgotten, all right, his servants, the prophets. All right, he's going to bless them with authority, and he's going to endow them with that inheritance of a son to do the Father's will. So you can imagine what the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai will bless us with in that day from the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. So another precept is going to be Revelation chapter 2. You know what? Just scroll to. All right, let's go to 17, 2 and 17. Because these precepts help you a lot, man. When you're in the church with the elder brothers of different camps, the heads of different camps of Gripman Stone, you just are amazed by the faith of the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai. It's allowed to circulate among brothers, and you're able to feed off it, okay? So it says in verse 17, Revelation chapter 2, verse 17, He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the hidden manna, and will give him a white stone, and in the stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saving he that receiveth it. So what does that mean, man? You're on that special list, all right? That special list of the 144,000 that the Lord have picked, that the Lord has designated to be in the governing body of Hamashiach Yahushai, all right? The 144,000, all right? And it's going to be beautiful, man, to serve the Lord in spirit and in truth, all right? When you're 100% spiritual and you're doing what's according to the true words of the Lord, once you've gained that victory over the devil and the serpent and Satan, oh boy, you're gonna be extremely joyful, man. That's the reason why the Lord never forgets his servants, man. So all the hell we're catching is nothing compared to what the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai is about to reveal unto us, all right, that has been assigned to us, all right, as by being members of his governing body in the kingdom, all right. And a lot of folks are upset, a lot of folks are angry, but hey, you can't blame the prophets. It's the Lord's program, all right. You gotta get in where the Lord has fitted you into, okay. So another precept would be from Romans chapter 2. I'll go straight to verse 7. What does it say? It says, for, let's see, Romans 2 and 7. So it says what? Verse 6 says, who will render to every man according to his deeds? And that's in Hamashiach, okay? And verse 7 says, to them who by patient continuance in well-doing, nor was suffering continuously in holding on to the testimony of Hamashiach Yahushai, seek for glory and honor and immortality and eternal life. All right, that's what we're gonna get, and that's what we're gonna get, man. You can't you can't put a price tag on that, man. So you just have to stay steadfast, man, and understand that by you seeking the testimony of the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua and sticking with it and upholding it, boy, you just proves to the Lord the integrity that you do have, all right? And that integrity comes with the reward, all right? And that's why we tell brothers, man, don't lose your faith, man. It's not a time for arguments between brothers. Just play your role, speak loud with what you got, what you have, and do it. Walk with it. All right. So that way the whole body could move forward toward that goal of salvation. All right. So all that backbiting, it has just let it go out the window, man. We're about to go into that tough, tough hour, hour of tribulation. All right. So another precept will be from the book of First Thessalonians chapter 5, and then you look at verse 8. It says, "But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and helmet the hope of salvation." And that's what it is, man. Words of encouragement, man, to make you remember of what you need to be about. What you need to stand for, as all hell's breaking loose, as the pressure to conform to a defunct society is, staring you in the face. So you have to get ready. That's why you have to have what? Your hope of salvation, which is the helmet, and your breastplate of faith and love. You have to have that on at all times, man. Faith and love. All right, faith in the words of the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai. All right, in his testimonies. Okay, and then it says you have to be sober. In other words, you have to be circumspect. All right, you have to be focused and not distracted by the glare and all the false promises of this kingdom. All right, so let's move on. The book of John, chapter 5, verse 24. And it says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that heareth my word, and believeth on him that sent me, hath everlasting life, and shall not come into condemnation, but is passed from death unto life." So, a man of the Lord, you're going to go through hell, man. All right? And you're not going to be condemned. All right? You have to lay your life down for this testimony of the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai, but all to the glory of the Lord, so that you will be received into immortality. All right? So read again, John chapter 5, verse 24. "Verily, verily, I say unto thee," all right, "he that heareth my word and believeth on him that sent me hath everlasting life, and shall not come into condemnation." In other words, you're not going to suffer the fate of 2/3 of our people that chose to ignore, neglect, and cast away the words of the Lord. All right? But it's passed from death unto life. So whatever the Lord has said for his elect, you're going to reap that benefit, man, because you're going to suffer, but it's for righteousness' sake. All right? You're not going to be suffering because of your iniquities. You're going to be suffering because you believe in the words of the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai. You're being proven, all right? You are being transformed, all right? You are being elevated. You're being promoted in the spirit, okay? So that's why you should look at these challenges as, all right, not as condemnation, but as a trial for you to move on to the next stage, okay? And that is salvation, That's what you're looking forward to. So, final precept will be from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, and verse 5. And it reads, "Whoso keepeth the commandments shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment." And that's why we have to press towards the door of righteousness, man. That's Hamashiach. And you shall feel no evil thing. All right, you're not going to partake of the harsh judgment that the Lord is going to bring upon 2/3. All right. And just like the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua says there be some standing here that shall not taste of death until they see the kingdom of Hamashiach Yahushua. All right, until they see the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua coming in the heavens. All right, with his angels in the chariots. All right, in the heavens. All right, so always remember that, man. There's so much to look forward to. And the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua has not forgotten his servants, the elect, that held on to his testimony. So that's exactly why these lessons have to be put out there. All right, so Akim and the Akwat can remember what the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua has promised to those that have faith and that put their trust in him. All right, so Abaratazah Hakim, the Lord will continue to bless you with that faith and that trust. So continue in the face of adversity. Shalom.